Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a roadmap update. I know today I was supposed to release a Bus Simulator 21 video, but due to the control issues in that game, I've decided to do a unusual video for the channel. I'm doing a roadmap update. I did this with one of the previous roadmaps or articles on Recent to Dresden, and today the roadmap includes some more interesting things than usual, so I'll be going over it in this video. If you enjoyed the video, like it, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into it. So, it reads, we're close to the release of Recent to Dresden, which takes us into the final third of the Rush Hour season ticket. The anticipated wait before London commuter is only a little longer than the gap between Boston Sprinter and Dresden, but it has progressed to the point of testing and polish and moves up to the upcoming section of the roadmap as a result. This is great information. I love the look of the London commuter route. The Bryan Main Line will be my favorite route out of the whole 3 Rush Hour package. Now, I know it'll be a lot of your favorites as well. The British routes seem to always do the best, and they seem to have the best quality. Very excited to see London commuter moving up into the upcoming section, and I'm excited for the Dresden release that's coming up on Thursday this week. The route, it looks alright, but it is disappointing that the branches were removed. However, right after this it says, we've also added the Meissen branch for Recent to Dresden to the upcoming section, as this additional branch will arrive shortly after the main route release, and we'll have some screenshots from the branch to show off in today's stream. As I'm recording this video right now, the stream is going to start in 10 minutes, so I'm definitely excited for that. The Meissen branch, I'm glad they're adding it back. I would love to see the Flughafen branch, and the Dresden, the line continues past Dresden a little bit more south, the S-Bahn lines. It will give you about maybe 2-3 more stations, and it'll include an IC and ICE cleaning shop. And it would have been interesting to have those services in the game, but the Meissen branch, I'm definitely excited to see that coming up. Also in testing are the passenger density upgrades to the Bakerloo and Schnellfahrstrecke Kronachen routes, as well as the improved behavior to passengers across other routes. We've also moved the improvements to MSB and the MP36PH-3C Baby Bullet scenario planner options. I'm glad that Bakerloo and SKA is definitely getting their passenger upgrades. We needed those. We definitely needed those. I've been playing the Bakerloo line a little bit, and coming into stations and seeing them empty is just, no, I need more passengers. Possibly the most eye-catching changes to this week's roadmap are the additions of Sherman Hill and Horseshoe Curve routes. It's unusual for us to be adding 2 US heavy freight routes to the roadmap at the same time, but that's the way the schedules have lined up. Our aim is to add projects to the roadmap as they enter initial planning, which should ensure they stay in this update. Their stay in this update doesn't feel like it lasts forever. Great. I love the changes to their schedule and the way they add things to the roadmap. I think it'll make things move through the roadmap a little quicker to our eyes, and just make it an overall experience to be waiting every 2 weeks for a roadmap. And then next week, oh, the route has moved into upcoming. This week, oh, a new route has been added. You know, it'd be nice to see things moving through the roadmap more often. It's interesting that they added 2 US heavy freight routes at the same time, though. We just got 2 US heavy freight routes about a month and a half ago. Come on, DTG, we didn't ask for more US freight routes. We asked for American passenger routes. It's sad that we're getting more freight routes. I'm happy that the US is getting recognized more, but we don't just have freight. Where's Metro North? Where's more Long Island Railroad, MBTA, BART, Amtrak, Brightline, Pacific Surfliner, Metro, MARTA, CTA? Come on, there's a whole bunch of variety in America of different routes y'all can make, and y'all choose freight routes all the time. It's starting to get a bit annoying at this point, but moving on. Finally, we've moved the ongoing standard download size project from the roadmap, as the work has been completed and integrated into the Rush Hour suite of updates. The change in file size may not seem significant at first glance, but it should be impactful over time. And now we're just going to go through the regular roadmap. We have the Recent to Dresden route, which will be releasing in 2 days on September 9th, which is a Thursday. We already know what that includes. We're just going to move past that. That's in next arrival. In upcoming, we have the Scenario Planner expansion for MSB, the scenario planner expansion for the MP36 Baby Bullet. We have the upgraded passengers for SKA and BKL. The Meissen branch for Research of Dresden, happy that's in there. The 38 tube stock, which is now an upcoming. This is interesting for me. Oh, sorry for the Discord notification. Put it on Do Not Disturb. I'm very interested on how we're gonna see the 38 stock. You know, will it be a new timetable? Will it be integrated into the current timetable? 38 stock was removed off of the underground, I believe, in the late 80s, I believe 1988, which is when it was transferred to the Island Line. So will it be a past timetable with upgrades to the route and to the train, or will it be added onto the current route? I really hope it's a past timetable. Maybe set around 86, 85, so we can have both 72 stock and 38 stock. And if we're gonna have 72 stock trains, I'm definitely gonna have to make a Mark 1 livery for it, or a original underground livery. But that's interesting to see the 38 stock on that. When we get more information on the 38 stock, I'm definitely going to be uploading videos on it. But I haven't seen River Games talking about it much, so I don't know. And we have the Rush Hour passenger system, which I assume is going to get ported onto the other routes. In production, we have TSW Rush Hour, that's the core thing. The Steam update, I'm not sure, is the Steam update like for Steam platform or actual Steam train? Not sure. Oakville subdivision preservation, Peninsula preservation, add crossing gates to the preserve collection, add PIS boards to it, add rail driver, full length of platform climb up, livery designer compatibility for the preserve collection. I would like to see the BR 422 in the livery designer. I would love to make the green livery for it and run it on RRO, but yeah. We got the Class 313, which hasn't moved in about maybe 3-4 months. The 187 by Skyhook for Clone. I'm definitely interested in that train. I'll probably be picking it up when it releases. We have the 420 by TSG. We haven't really gotten much information on this unit in about maybe 5-6 months now. And it's the train I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. Out of the 4 locos or the 5 locos that's being developed for TSW currently, the 420 is what I'm looking forward to the most, because I'm really interested in how they're going to integrate it into HMA, and if it will be integrated into SKA as well, because the 420s also run on SKA, or they used to in real life, on the S12 and S19 lines. But I'm very interested in if it will be a past timetable with the 420 on HMA, or if it's going to be a current timetable. The 420s are retired as of this moment in the Munich S-Bahn, so I'm not really sure how they're going to do that. We have the Dbbr 232 diesel locomotive. I believe that is the the next one is the G6 for RRO, and the 232 is for RSN. We have the Bryan Mainline, which is, I could just want to said it was in the upcoming section, but it's still in production, not too big of a deal. We have the West Cornwall local Penzance to St. Austell and St. Ives with the Class 150 Sprinter. Interesting to see what that route has to store. Keep in mind that all of these routes, when they move closer to release, I'm definitely going to be covering them, especially the Bryan Mainline route. Be on the lookout for that. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you're really interested in that video, because that video, I'm telling you, I'm going to be going into a lot of detail on what can be included in the route and just general things like with the route, you know. I'm definitely going to detail what's going to be coming with it. In terms of locos, where it's going to go, the different branches and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. In planning, we have Scenario Planner 2.0. I hope that includes like being able to go back and forth along the line. Livery Designer 2.0. I hope that includes having more layers and being able to put text down the right way, like type the text out instead of A, B, C, like if you're typing on a flip phone, you know. We got Rursi Ignored, preservation update. RRO preservation update. Interesting. I assume that's like the upgrades that Adam goes through with the routes, so that'd be cool. I hope they add new sounds to the 422 and improve the physics on it, because when I was playing it the other day, it felt a little too jumpy. I'm used to the 423 and the braking and acceleration on that, so I might be a little confused at how the 422 really operates, but I feel like it should be toned down a little bit. And now we have the Sherman Hill route with the SD70 ACE. Not familiar on American freight locomotives. I don't know what the SD70 is. But that seems like an interesting route, an interesting choice for them to have more freight. And right now I'm searching up the SD70 on my phone. It looks similar to a GP38. It looks, in my opinion, like a mix between an AC 4400 and a GP38. Honestly, that's my general like idea of what that is. I don't know what Sherman Hill is. I might end up making a video on it in the near future, but I'm not really sure. But it seems interesting. I believe it's a Union Pacific route, so that could be cool. It's a very flat route from what I'm looking at right now. Doesn't look like there's much included in it. And for the the Horseshoe Curve route, which will also be in the modern day, interesting. And it will include the ES44AC. That's a train we don't have yet. I know that for a fact. I was searching that up last month, the ES44AC, and it's similar to the AC4400, CW, and all of those. I believe the ES44AC was the train that was featured in the Unstoppable movie, if I'm not mistaken. If you don't know about the Unstoppable movie, it was about a train that was basically unstoppable. The train went out of control and it started going on its own, and they had to stop the train. But interesting, Horseshoe Curve, a quick search on that. It seems like it's in Pennsylvania, Blair County, Pennsylvania. Oh, I remember somebody mentioning this, where trains go around the curve, and the curve is it's literally like a 180 curve. So as the front of the train has reached the end of the curve, the driver can just look to the left and can see the back of the train going around the curve now. It's a nice little route. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm not really too fond of freight routes. I don't know much about them. I'm good with German freight. Not good with British freight. Not good with American freight. But I'll definitely be covering those routes in terms of like what you should know videos and stuff like that. Removed from the roadmap. Standard download size reduction. So, oh, it's developed by Skyhook. I didn't notice that, the Horseshoe Curve route. Interesting. Okay, Skyhook, I'll definitely be on the lookout for that one. But yeah, that's about it. The stream literally is going to start in 1 minute. I gotta get to watching that stream and editing and uploading this video. Should be releasing the same day as this roadmap released. But I just wanted to go over that because the roadmap seemed like it had a lot of new things added to it, a lot of new information. I wanted to go over some of it. I know I haven't done a roadmap update in a long time. I'm just not good with these types of videos, especially if nothing's new is added to the roadmap. What's the point of making a roadmap update? You know what I mean? That's just my thought process. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did and you're excited for any of these routes, any of these locos, any of this, you want to see more of these videos in the future, like it, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, and don't forget there's a join button below. Hit the join button if you want to support the channel even more. We got 3 tiers of channel memberships and you can get exclusive perks. It's just if you want to support the channel. Catch you guys in the next episode of any series. It might be the Reese Dresden launch though. Peace.